You're watching DriftEcho, where endings aren't erasures. They're transformations. Cobra Kai fans, let's recalibrate the conversation. The internet is loud right now. Rumors of a surprise renewal. Speculation about a hidden season 7. Theories that the finale felt too clean. But here's the grounded truth: Cobra Kai wasn't cancelled. It concluded. Season 6 wasn't compressed. It wasn't abandoned. It was architected as an ending, 3 parts, 1 unified finale. Not a cliffhanger. Not a fade to black. A deliberate closing strike. Rivalries that began decades ago reached resolution. Arcs that once burned with resentment settled into earned identity. The mission was completed. But here's where the perspective shifts. The story didn't stop. It changed mediums. Instead of stretching the narrative into repetition, the creators made a strategic pivot from episodic streaming to cinematic scale. Enter Karate Kid: Legends. This isn't a reboot. It's not nostalgia packaged for applause. It's continuation with consequence. A forward-facing chapter built on legacy rather than recycling it. At the center stands Daniel LaRusso, the student who became the steward. Portrayed for decades by Ralph Macchio, Daniel is no longer just the underdog champion from the Karate Kid. He represents Miyagi's philosophy matured through failure, humility, and restraint. Balance isn't something he preaches. It's something he earned. But he doesn't stand alone. Across from him is another mentor, shaped by loss, hardened by survival. A teacher who understands that discipline can be protection and control can be strength. 2 masters. 2 histories. 2 interpretations of what martial arts truly mean. And between them stands the future. A new student. A new fighter. A new identity stepping into a world where karate isn't extracurricular, it's generational memory. It's rivalry inherited. It's ideology passed down like DNA. This isn't about copying a legacy. It's about surviving it. So maybe the real question was never, why didn't we get season 7? Maybe the better question is, who carries the philosophy forward? Daniel fought to preserve balance. Johnny Lawrence, brought to life by William Zabka, fought to redeem his past. And by the end of Cobra Kai, Johnny finally evolved into the mentor he was always meant to be. So when a new student enters this ecosystem, do those teachings clash again? Or do they finally synthesize into something unified? That's when this stops being a crossover and starts becoming a generational handoff. Now let's ground this in industry reality. Production movement is active. Casting decisions are locked. Training regimens are underway. Set construction has begun shifting into theatrical scale design. This isn't speculative development, it's forward momentum. Fight choreography is reportedly being built for cinematic scope. Longer sequences. Broader environments. Emotional stakes amplified for the big screen. Every exchange engineered to resonate beyond episodic pacing. Streaming delivered emotional closure. Cinema might deliver myth. Because long-running franchises don't survive by replaying old victories. They survive by redefining what victory means. Cobra Kai closed its circle. Karate Kid: Legends opens the next one. So now the real question isn't whether the legacy continues. It's this. When philosophy evolves, who defines what balance looks like next?